again. It's your host for tonight, Psykokow! It's an alien. It's an alien. Oh, do you know what? I'm missing my soundboard. I didn't even know. Just make that wee background noise yourself. Boom, 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 boom. Good evening, Team Speak.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, awfully
I've
quiet.
just been in the background.
Dun, 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 dun. Good evening, and oh crap! Look at that. I've got the wrong title up. I thought I'd done everything.
You've never done anything.
No,
Right.
I'm really bad at this. It's not that at all. Good evening and welcome to Abraka-Drabble. That is also going out to all you people listening on the radio stations, because you may well be listening on Hutton Orbital Radio live, audio only, or you might be listening on Lave Radio live, audio only. Doesn't really matter which one you're listening to. Hello, welcome to the show. We are going to be doing show stuff, Drabble shows tonight. So enjoy it, sit back, and get ready to have your
What's
evening.
a dribble?
We're not there yet. Hold on, I've got to do buttons and stuff. Like, there's a button. So now that everyone on the radios know that they are in trouble. And, of course, we should put out an advisory warning to everyone that's paying attention. This show may not be suitable for children.
Paedophiles.
Why not?
Definitely not. Well, paedophiles aren't welcome. So skip right.
Well, we have Simon.
Well, he's
What is your target audience?
I've never really been brave enough to think that one
Operation
through.
New Tree.
Or pets, or adults, says Cleonimus. That's right. Yep. We are most definitely broadcasting live. So the language used tonight may be a bit fruity, and therefore you may want to turn the speakers down or put your headphones on if you're listening in range of people who are easily offended. We don't set out to offend,
You're
but
about to come bubble.
Skip Rat sets out to offend. What the heck? Is he doing DIY while speaking? Never mind. Welcome to Abraka-Drabble.
He's in the bathroom, isn't he?
This is doing nothing for my self-esteem.
Thank you for the host, Stephanie Stefire, and welcome to the show. Obviously, welcome to Abraka-Drabble, the weekly show. Simon, are you building more furniture?
No, I'm making a pizza.
That sounds like a bold move there.
What are you doing? Making it in the bath.
With the bath. Oh, bathroom!
bath.
Bathroom news!
Yeah, what's up with the bathroom?
It only on all the stuff came. I can now piss. I can stop pissing in the garden. Yay! So, once Simon fix that all in, we got the bathroom kit, all the taps and shower head, everything arrived, and it's all gorgeous and stunning. And none of it's here, so I can't show you any of it. So. But welcome to Abraka-Drabble, the weekly show where we invite commanders from the Elite Dangerous universe to come and take part in our little competition by submitting their drabbles to it. What's a drabble, I hear you say? Nobody.
What's a dribble?
Well, thank you. I'm glad you asked. Yeah, that kind of bathroom use.
What's a drabble, then?
Not that my bathroom's now broken. No. It's Simon will be fitting it without turning off the mains, but we'll watch that. Yeah, I'll let you know. It should be hysterical. We'll get a live stream of plumbing going on Monday. Do you fancy that? That sounds like a complete.
Does he know how to switch off the mains?
Yes, he does. My brother is extremely
Yeah,
proficient at plumbing.
The
Can we
main
have a
circuit
live
breaker's
stream?
in the hallway. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, you just turn the switch off.
And he's also very proficient in plumbing.
What's a
other
drabble?
men.
Yeah, sorry, a drabble. Yeah,
Pegging, I
Yeah,
should say.
I just want to know if you're going to live stream, are you going to put some like Benny Hill style music to it?
The echo is being caused by Simon because he's got his speakers on and he's got voice detect on. So when we talk too loudly, it bleeds back in through his gob.
I turned it down. Shut your face.
Well, just explain to the people that are complaining about you being a twat.
Hey, Sam, be respectful for your brother.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
No.
What's a drabble
My,
he?
what a
Oh,
comment.
for flips, bananas.
I'm making a note here, I move's a twat.
A twat.
It's true.
It's hard to masturbate to middens drabble.
I always masturbate.
Abraka-Drabble.
It's like self-affliction.
We keep doing this because we can.
We can.
For only fools could watch this crap, except the one who's not dead.
But he's not here.
But there's no sense counting up to 100 words. You just keep on writing while you squeeze out a turd, and the drabble gets done, and you make a shit pun for the people who are still awake.
Right, a drabble is a short story of exactly 100 words, and for the purpose of this competition, set in the Elite Dangerous universe and to a theme picked by the previous week's winner. That is it. It's as simple as that. It really is as simple as that. Now, before we go on...
Then what's a drabble?
You shut your face. A dribble is what comes out of taps when Simon opens them up without checking that he's turned off the right flow, and then a dribble is usually what comes out of his nostrils half an hour later once he's finished fixing it. A dribble is also a unit of semen that Skiprat sells. I don't know why.
That's a dribble.
Yeah, it's a dribble, as I said.
Okay. I weren't listening, I was doing something more entertaining.
If you want a taste, that's a nibble. And if you want to feed your cat, that's a quibble? I don't know. Cribble. Kibble. Cribble. Quibble. Who cares?
If he falls out of the cupboard above your head, it's a tribble.
It's not a shopping channel. No, it is not. Officially of Duncum. Yeah, the dribble is the official currency of Duncum. 100 dribbles is a load. Merry Christmas there as well. I can't even see who that is because the text.
A blowjob costs 100 dribble.
Where is it?
Your sheep.
It's Frank! Good evening, Frank. I couldn't read your name on the screen. I really should maximise this a bit more. Let's do that just now. There we go. Now I can see. Right, so, busy week. But before we go on, Frontier have launched their Just Giving campaign for this year's Christmas. They've got a big, huge target in mind, and they're looking to get bids in on their private auction, take donations in on their Just Giving page, and also the Fuel Rats are doing a pledge £1 for a rescue, although it turns out you cannot give less than £2, so you'll have to stump up the extra one. Maybe just run out of fuel for the sheer hell of it so that you do owe them £2. But, basically it's that time of year, and it went into the forums, and this is one point that I want to make, because I feel that one of our community was unfairly called out in the forums. Now, this may well not have any bearing on anything else at all, but I think the misunderstanding in there was quite clear, and someone was trying to be very helpful, but ended up getting, slated for it, and that's not okay in my book. So, I don't know, is Alien here? Or is that just a fake account? We can't hear Alien.
That's good.
Oh dear.
That's good then.
That's a shame.
How
Isn't it?
dare you?
Well, Alien, if you figure out your sound, you
Yeah,
can...
it helps. It helps if I unmute on voice meter.
It can certainly do so. Yeah, I feel you were unfairly called out in that thread because I don't think they understood what you were doing, which was trying to give a rough idea of what these things were worth at the original project, which I don't think is bad. Or negative at all.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Well, you weren't, but, we know how when you speak up for other people sometimes, even when they don't particularly, aren't bothered or whatever, I figured, I looked at it, I read it, and I think Ed got it wrong. And I shall, wanted to say to you, no, I think he got it wrong. I think he misinterpreted what you were trying to do and misunderstood that completely. And they never go for, Dinner with the Devs never goes for £5,000 now. That's never going to wash. It's usually about, I think it was just over 1,000 last year. I can't remember exactly what the figures were for last year's, but they were extortionate amount on it.
I think the what went wrong was I said, well, you could win these for £1. Now, technically, you could win them for £1. You're almost certainly not going to win anything for £1.
No.
But you could.
No, not at all. And there's 8 places for the meal as well, Phoenix to Fire. So it's one of those things where somebody might go in at £1,000 or £1,000 plus, and then you might come in at £800, and you happen to be the 8th highest bid, and then you get dinner for maybe £200 or £300 or £400 cheaper than the person that gets the highest bid. But it's not about who pays the least, who gets the biggest bargain. It's about who is willing and able to give us enough to the charities and win one of these exclusive things. Now, of course, if you don't win, then you don't pay, so then you have to find another way to donate that money into the charities.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see Edward Lewis getting his hair cut off at LaveCon, raising 435 quid.
I don't know if he's got enough hair. Maybe
Unlike someone.
Oh, who's that? Louise? Can the devs? Can you pick the devs for £1,000? No. And you can get a wonderful Space Cow T9 skin, which of course I've gone for. You can get, oh crikey, there's tons of wee prizes.
You get 4 of them.
A station, you can get a system,
So
a planet.
Will you literally have a space cow?
I would literally be able to fly my Type 9 again as with a beautiful cow livery on it if I am successful in my bid.
You can get complete with others.
I know, I don't know what's on the other side, but I've no idea what they've got on the other side. I do hope there is some others. Anyway, we're not meant to be doing something. So anyway, Aileen, I wanted to bring that up because I was...
Hang on.
Yep.
Yeah, update. Ed has apologised on the board.
There we go.
Alien.
I think it's not like him to get it wrong, but in that particular case, I think he was a bit out. What's wrong with Wankbot?
He's being abusive.
That's nothing new.
You'll have to have a word with his chief programmer. That's the tech monkey.
He was corrupted by that American dude.
Eric
Alien.
Markey.
How are you, buddy?
No, I'm okay.
The
Right.
naked one.
That's good.
Well, we've kind of covered what I wanted to cover there, so do get involved in those charity drives if you want. We'll maybe do something next week as well. Not sure yet. We're getting close to Christmas and things are a bit crazy. Let's call down the screen of Drabbles, the blue screen of Drabbles. It's down.
True.
How does Wankbot work? Wankbot works by extracting all the shit out of society. Every little drop and dribble, and then recycles it into helpful phrases. Yes?
I got apology, mate, to you.
Have you? For interrupting the show?
Yeah. No, I had to go early yesterday, so I apologise for going early.
Last week?
No, yesterday I was there, but you might not know I was there.
Oh, right, okay. And it perplexed me for hours. Now you owe me an apology for interrupting.
I apologise for interrupting your show.
That's better. So you know your place, Mr. Hanky.
Yeah.
You might be triple elite in royalty, but in my book, you're still just Hanky.
Can you read my title out, please, on some channel?
King Hanky, Admiral of Elite.
No. Who?
Yeah, can you suddenly, respect that title, please?
No.
Absolutely
No.
not a problem. Oh, that's better. Right, the Wankbot lives on Skiprat. I think it extracts the essence of Skiprat and then oozes it through a Winard filter. That's essentially when it
What
really.
do you mean, essence of skip rat?
I mean, we used to have a
I only
USB
missed
port.
in certain places, so have you been spying on me?
Spying? No, just tuned into the web feed. So we're gonna have a look and
Have
see.
you been wafting through my mist? And illegally collecting it?
There's got to be a
Bottling
slang.
it.
There's got to be a slang phrase for that. Let's have a look and see what happened last week, and we can see in the votes there that I clearly made them far
Did I
too
win?
tight. Yes, Mr. Winard, you did. A massive 6 out of 9 votes, which is unusual because there was 11 of you fuckers that wrote Drabbles, and I voted. So yeah,
And I voted.
there's
Did he
definitely
vote for
some
himself?
lazy people there. It is something else. It is definitely something else. Frank is getting ready. He's taking off his scarf.
At the moment, with this week's topic, this week's poll, everybody is winning at this moment in time.
That's good. Well, let's have a look and see. What did you pick for your theme for this week, Mr. Winnard?
Season's
His bottom.
greetings.
His nose and his bottom. Season's greetings, because it's Christmas!
Technically, it's not until the 4th.
It's not Christmas until the 4th. I think you need to really go back and look at your calendar.
Or is it 13th?
25th, usually.
Yeah, no, yeah, but 12 days of Christmas.
Okay.
The 12 days of Christmas refer to the 12 days after Christmas, not before.
Otherwise, you're getting gifts early rather than after the fact, and that would just be wrong. Loving the subtitles.
Who spoiled me prize?
Are you enjoying they're really special, the closed captions? I leave it on purely because it does make more sense than we do.
How can we tune into the Twitch stream, Grant? Is there a quick way to get there?
A quicker way to get to the Twitch stream. Actually, I think we're currently still hosted on Hutton Orbital, which you can watch by going to Hutton TV, which is htv.forthemug.com, and you can watch it on a beautiful TV screen. htv.forthemug.com. Not quite public release yet, so you guys get a wee exclusive to go and have a look at it and play around. But it's currently streaming us, I think, so you can go and check it out.
How did that gobshite get on the telly?
I'm on the telly! I'm on the telly! Oh, God. Hankies in bouncer mode. So, Season's Greetings is the theme for this week, and we have got 10 drabbles to get through. So, let's get... Do you know what? I don't have a looping sleigh bells.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
I used to have sleigh bells. I wonder if
Did you use them as anal beads?
No, because they take a lot of washing. Yeah, that was them.
Who is it ripping anal beads out like he was starting a chainsaw?
Where's your Christmas hat, Psykokow?
Time if he's whistling.
My Christmas hat's up there. Do you want me to get it on?
Well, you say it's Christmas.
They don't do Scottish, Frank. I don't think the captions do English.
He says a lot of things.
That is the sound of Siamu's testicles rattling around inside his ball bag because they're that small to match his tiny, tiny penis.
Aye!
Mr. Shaky Hands.
But it's very shiny and beautiful.
That's because you polish it non-stop.
Ah!
I take a look at my
Tiny
penis and my troubles start melting away. I take a look at my
tiny
penis and the happy times are coming to stay.
There we go. Christmas
Oh my
hat
God.
in tow. Well, it's not my Christmas hat in tow. But let's have a... It smells like fart.
Big fart, big fart.
It smells like
Where
fart.
have you been storing that hat for last year?
Yeah. Apparently in the too close to the bathroom.
Pig fart, pig fart, pig fart, pig fart. He sails across the ocean in a ship he can't fit in. He soiled his undergarments and he flies from out his bin. He needs evaluation for the scurvy in his skin. A hideous face, a short of force, other diseases out there, of course. Pig fart, pig fart, pig fart. He's bad. The drabble crowd of drabblers is growing, so beware. The chance that you will get a vote is getting rare. So kill that pig fart weekly, or the symptoms you will share. You're duty bound, so do be smart. It's kill sign movie, big fart.
He looked like a jolly potato, yeah. Yeah, you know what, Len? Fuck you! Ho, ho, ho. Like your ma.
He looks like a jacket potato.
I found a sound effect to go with that song.
Yeah?
That's my hat. I have proof.
Fuck
I have
off!
photographic proof.
Fuck
That
off!
is my hat.
Fuck off!
Send us photographic proof then, because I don't believe you got one.
It definitely is a bit too early for Christmas. Yeah, you're right, Frank.
Not for Hutton Orbital.
It's not. It's the 1st of December. It's a perfect time.
So we'll go for a combo. There we go. That makes perfect sense. What is that? There we go.
What about Christmas and Easter?
Creaster.
Creaster. Hold on, I think I can even do half a beard.
Just put some more air in her.
So we're going to move on.
Well, born at Christmas and died at Easter. I thought you did all right in them 5 months.
I want to know how come Simon's hair is grey and yours is not Psykokow.
Simon's what?
Hair's grey.
Simon's hair's grey and mine's not.
Yeah, has he had enough of you?
I think you'll probably find that it's because we're not the same person.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. Oh, we got a picture from Alien, proof of Alien.
Yeah, that's my hat. That's my hat you're wearing.
Proof of alien life.
Proof of alien life on Earth. Crikey, that was back when it was clean. It's seen a lot of action since then.
I seem to recall, Carol, you saying that it was very impressive photo editing work.
Can I just say that Grant has not unclipped his beard, he's just got one very impressive sideburn.
It is, let's. There we go. Right, so people watching in here think, what the hell's happened to Cow? Yeah, it's definitely saturated with grime and skip rat essence. It's how you milk them for Wankbot.
Yeah, you can keep it. I don't want it back.
Let's have a look and see who Drabble number 1 is by. Drabble number 1 is by Galactic Midden. So that's a great start.
Drabble number 2.
And it is last week's Drabble.
And this one. Oh god, I've got to get my ears.
Big bucket of arse. Sorry, I can't stop it.
Okay.
Oh no, there's a big one coming on. Disney mummy straps, crap belts, ring cocks, smash shit pans, herbie poo, lick knicker, scratch bags, stuff, munching, pus, stuff, pan, burger, burger, big old car freshener.
Drabble number 1 by Galactic Midden entitled Fucking Hell. Which is a rather bold title, isn't it? It's left it late, my friend, and then you twat hanky in his face, with a 12 gallons of mace. Winner's hole, you'd shove it in his ear. We don't care what ship you're in, just scrape aside. The hole is big enough anyway. Oh, Drabble number 1 by Galactic Midden. 'Tis the season to kill Wally. Fa la 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 la. Can I have some sleigh bells, please, Simon?
Uh-oh.
Slave bells, did you say?
No.
Sleigh bells, sleigh bells.
I was Googling something else there. Sorry, I need to get...
Nugget
It was
bomb.
the other owner of that thing. Do you want your sleigh bells back?
Yeah, please.
Shake them bells.
You're a fucking idiot, Simon.
Leave my mate alone, you.
Wow. That's where the holly goes. That's not really a season's greeting. Drabble number 1 is by Galactic Midden, and we're going to call an end to the wonderful... We'll put on some of that. I will just turn it down. Drabble number 1 by Galactic Midden, titled "'Tis the Susan to Kill Wally." Wally, traitor, prepare to receive your doom. Wally cowered before the master of the Black Children, his dishonoured wingmates squirming nearby. Having led another interdiction without spoils and another soul set free, we were all about to walk the plank. Bring in Susan! No, please not Susan, Wally screamed. Susan was rightly feared, her great weapons smite and smotherness, the traitor's doom, the punishment for cowardly pirates, to be treated like a baby. In came Susan in her enormous cleavage. Wally, on first whiff of her powerful odour, gasped uncontrollably as voluptuous smite and smotherness enveloped him warmly. And I was going so well, warmly in greeting. That was a bit shit.
Boo!
Yeah, let's.
To be honest, it met my expectations after you said galactic midden.
Well, Frank liked it. That was shite. Yeah. It was a bad ending.
Come.
Who triggered that?
Who do you think?
Two people that trigger these sounds.
I'm sure I can set him to be blocked from that group.
Postman Wang's actually really good with sleigh bells on it. We might need to do the Christmas version.
Okay.
You're not going to upset me, are you, Psykokow?
No.
Yes.
A Christmas version might just be what's required. Yes, it might just make it less awful.
Wanking around the Christmas tree, have a happy wanking.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought
technically,
to give that job a what he deserved.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
again, you guys are aiming to.
Silent night, drabble night.
Oh, you've started him.
Wank.
Keep on wanking.
Wank. That's how it would go.
Wank.
And then, of course, you'd have to get to a fast part where you would just repeat wank, like Mr. Winnard's REM one, which is just hysterically bad.
I can do that.
It's Wankmas! Drabble number 2, we'll have a look and we'll move on, is by Frank. It's not a mass wank. No, it's not a mass wank duplex. Drabble number 2 is by Frank. Aren't the Christmas...
I am not dead yet. I can dance and I can sing. I am not dead yet. I can do the Highland thing. I am not dead yet. No need to go to bed. No need to call the doctor because I'm not yet dead. He is not yet dead. That's what the geezer said. No, he's not yet dead. That's what is off his head. He is not yet dead.
How did you change your name to Mr. Hankey?
Keep him on the cot because he's not yet dead.
Okay.
You did that.
Yeah, I got a wee phone call here. I'm just going to make this phone call. Hold on.
No, message.
No, it's a phone call. I'm just got to try and return this phone call. It's just something important's coming. Let's see here. Okay.
Stop the sleigh bells.
Yeah, we'll have to stop all the music. Make sure. See if we can find out what this big important problem is.
You're touching things. That's the problem.
Is it the Jimmy Savile helpline?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find it in a second.
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Me.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Goodbye.
Did you just call Mr. Hankey?
I did just call Mr. Hankey. He texted me. Are you feeling all right, Mr. Hankey? Could Happy Christmas become the new Happy Birthday?
No, because it's bad time for me. Christmas is because me lost my dad near then, and
jeez, your gambling habit's awful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't lose your dad at Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, Boxing Day he died.
No, it's not a good time of year for a lot of people. It is one of those ones where it's one of those bittersweet times of year. This year will be...
That's an appropriate day to die on Boxing Day, isn't it?
Note to self, don't go for Christmas dinner at Hankey's house.
No, it's the snakes.
You'll get given away on Christmas Day and then die the day after.
Funny thing, I was in America when my dad died.
Oh right, so was that your alibi? No, there's a load of people unfortunately lose loved ones that time of year due to the sort of cold and the flus and all this kind of stuff. I remember one of the guys I used to work with, he was struck down with swine flu, and he went into a special room where there was 8 people. They were all in induced comas, and he's the only one of the 8 that left that room, and the left all didn't make it, and it's a real, shocker at this time of year. So rather than us all having a happy night, fuck it, let's get miserable.
We are, because you're talking.
Fuck you, Skip Rat.
No,
fuck you very much.
You can't afford my prime bit of arse.
Prime
never
rump.
very nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of miserable,
Like creamy mist.
Let's hear Frank's Drabble.
Drabble number 2 is this will make us all miserable. But yeah, we lost our aunt 2 years ago, and it's going to be strange, and our gran that same year. So it's very strange when you get to Christmas and people are just missing. So it's a good time to sort of, speak to the ones that aren't and remind them how you feel about them. Skip Rat, you fucking arsehole. Drabble number 2 is by Frank.
Can I just say, this Christmas, I can't be killing my family, so probably a good reason.
No, and again, that's what I mean. Everyone's going to be people that are going through a very difficult year this year, and Mr. Winard, not that he doesn't deserve to go through a difficult Christmas every so often.
He does.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's not so bad in that respect, but he's going to be away from his family, and I don't want to raise this point to sort of bring his mood down or anything. But they'll be over there having lots of fun, and you'll be stuck in Manchester.
Dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought
Manchester.
Yeah, you said stucking. I thought you said sucking.
How long have we got to suffer winning for?
Until he's better and well enough to travel. That is the truth. Until he gets himself, back on the straight and narrow. Until the permit Trump allows his kind back into the country.
But don't let paedophiles into America.
No, but I mean, it is an important message you just said there.
Will he have to apply again?
I don't know.
I might do.
Yeah, he might do. He might not. It might be maybe a bit easier to get them back then, but depending. It's just he's got a long road. He's there. He can talk for himself. Why am I talking for you?
Because you don't know how to shut up.
Because I don't know when to shut up.
Leave Cowell alone, Skip Rat. Leave him alone.
Why bring everyone down talking about Manchester?
Are you going to
Frank?
spank me, Mr. Hank?
Just remember, at Christmas time, hold on to your receipts.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Frank's Drabble.
They make very good wiping paper on the toilet.
Drabble number 2 by Frank, titled "Aren't the Christmas Drabbles starting earlier and earlier these days?" They certainly are. Tavish McCreasy Goyne. Nope. Tavish McCreasy Groin, the infamous scourge of the space lanes, explained why he enjoyed picking on novice pilots. "Oh, how do you do? I like to grab 'em out their spaceships and tell 'em they're Egypts. I get 'em to greet in this bucket of tears." The Scottish bully then produced the bucket. He dipped a finger in the bucket, then licked it. "It's no salty enough," and sprinkled some salt into the bucket. You can see what Tavish does. He, stick on your funny Christmas hat. Play some Christmas music, some electronic snow effect going, and brace yourself for the pun. Season's greetings.
Oh my god, we got another competition, oh yeah. Oh my god, we got another competition, oh yeah.
Although he has predicted the future.
You spent hours in it. You know that way when you give someone a present and they go, "You really shouldn't have." You really shouldn't have, Frank. No, you really shouldn't have. No, you really shouldn't have. Ever.
Oh my god, we got another competition, oh yeah.
Oh, we've got a Christmas tree tonight. Hang on.
And now for a quick word from our sponsors.
Gran is a poopy head, poopy head, poopy head. Gran is a poopy head, he's a poopy head.
I think so too, Gwait. I think that would make it really interesting if the bottom voted person is banned for life from entering. But unfortunately,
but then I would have been banned a couple of weeks ago, and I wouldn't have been able to enter this week's Drabble, which is actually quite good.
Okay,
then you'll have no Drabbles then.
Yeah, we'll end up with a very quick episode.
Finish bottom.
Drabble number 3 is by Insane. Yep.
He's trying to finish the Drabble show in 10 shows. If everybody loses and gets banned, we've only got 10 entries.
There'll be nobody left. Sounds good to Frank. Yeah, we can get a night off. Drabble number 3 is by Insane Photon, titled No, it's Insane Photon. It's not Fong.
Bong, 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 bong.
No, it's not Fong. It's Insane Photon. Drabble number 3 by Insane Photon. Bah humbug. Bah humbug, says Rafferty as he doles out the loot from the wreck. Hello, Garzini. I look down at the chocolate bar and humbug. Not much, but a welcome addition to our survival diet. The real prize, however, is the meat stew bubbling away in the fire. Jenkins, our chef, has been busy. As I sample the stew, I fish out something that shouldn't be there. A set of dog tags belonging to Commander Greetings. Jenkins, what have I told you about preparing things properly? Anyway, the stew needs more salt. Holy shit. Jenkins grumbles that I'm being too picky as he seasons Greetings.
Oh my god, we got another hunter shot. Oh yeah.
Wake the fuck up.
Oh my god, we got another hunter shot. Oh yeah.
To be technical, I'm not really sure that animation is correct. It should be
oh my god, we got
the same.
hunter shot. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, we've got the same pun to shun. God, see if this next Drabble's got this. I'm going to cut the podcast and we're all going to go to our beds, right? If this next pun has the same use of season's greetings, anything involving salt, then that's it. We're done. It's Drabble number 4 by Alien, and it's titled A Welsh. A Welsh Christmas Story. Right, so apologies to everybody, all our viewers in Wales.
They've not got tellies yet.
Previously on Barnard's Avenue.
Like Pakistani.
Tell us a story, Grandpa. Oh, okay, son. Okay, son. Sit on my knee and I'll tell you about my friend Gree. Gree? That was his name. He would go around from station to station singing carols to folks. Why? Because he was programmed to make people happy. Programmed? It was the microwave. He'd wait until somebody put a credit in his slot and he'd glow and hum a merry tune. Can you sing one for us, Grandpa? Let me see. But what about Gree? He had his own way of singing. See, son? Greetings. Pop-de-ping, pop-de-ping, pop-de-pop-de, pop-de-ping.
Oh my god, we got another hunter shot. Oh yeah.
Hi, Ali Jacks.
Oh my god, we got another hunter shot. Oh yeah.
You may want to cut your wrists, Ali Jacks.
Oh my god, we got another hunter shot. Oh yeah.
It's less painful than watching this shit.
Wow.
Alien, did you borrow the crowbar from Frank?
With land guig fel gwiri goch giri on y mi ansli o go.
Look, just because I said it was a Welsh Christmas story doesn't mean you say it in a Welsh accent. Well, you can't say it in a Welsh accent because you can't do Welsh. But that doesn't mean it's
next on BBC, it's Doctor Who. Drabble.
Yeah, well done on being struck off Twitch for being racist.
Yeah.
If fairness, he barely does English.
Hey, Windpipe. Who have we got in TeamSpeak? Actually, we've got Skip Rat, Simoof, Alien, Pillbox, Queety, Odimon Poo, Lennon, we have Mindwipe, we have Mr. Hanky, and of course we've got the Lord Shouty of Shouty, the shoutiness, the nicest man you'll ever meet, always polite and nice on his feet, nice person to introduce to your gran, your woman friends, and your nan. He's someone that you could take to the pub. He'd be awfully helpful and eat all your grub. He would walk you around the streets of Manchester and kill you. That's
touch you inappropriately.
Oh, come on, I didn't get a big intro.
It's because you've...
Who was that intro for again?
We do a big exit for you.
Have we read your Drabble yet?
Yeah, this is by Lister. Oh, Drabble number 5 is by Fong.
How many Drabbles have we got today?
7.
10.
There,
Oh,
that
then
too.
you count.
Drab number 5 is by Fong. And yes,
Just think of it as a route now.
No,
You get through it eventually.
Traveller 5 is by Fong. Drabble number 5 is by Fong. Yeah, got you. And it's titled by Fong. 5 is by Fong. Drabble number 5 Fong. 5 is by Fong. Drabble number 5 is by Fong. And it's titled 5 is by Fong. Ponzawa. Hello, Basil. Hello, Basil. Do you remember Rosemary? Coriander looked into the mirror behind the bar, watching the pilots who paused behind her. She never for a moment considered that they were other than combat pilots. Their bearing spoke it. She waited until they were seated at their table before slipping out into the night and making her way to the starport. Struggling into a maintenance suit, she crossed the hangar bay, leafing through a worksheet, giving a casual nod to Colonel Dill, before boarding the vessel, toolbox in hand. "Hi, Marge," she whispered. It was going to be another long night.
Dong. Dong.
Marge. At least that wasn't putting salt on something called greetings. At least that was just being friendly and polite. I'm going to give it a... What do you guys reckon? Turn the sounds back on for you. Is it worthy of a shot?
We got another competition. Oh, yeah.
You know, that Drabble wasn't that bad.
The shun thing was
Not
if
great
you
either.
had a pun for you to shun.
Yep. That was shite. Yes, it was. We're now on to Drabble number 6.
Are we halfway through them?
Oh, we are. We're exactly halfway through. Oh, God. Alien, why do you remind me?
Oh, Cal, can I ask a question? I've just noticed.
I need to go for a pee, you see, so I need a break in the Drabbles to go for a pee.
What is this, Skiprat? Yeah. My son.
Is that your Christmas rape mask? When you go around like finding victims, is that what you wear to give them Christmas cheer as you're banging them?
Yeah, baby. Ho, ho, ho. Right there.
Yeah, ho, ho, ho actually sounds appropriate with that mask.
Ho, ho, ho. Alright, well, now we're going to go over to a bad boy. I know he's bad because he's on my naughty list. It's Professor Skiprat and his time for his Dick's Horny Corner.
All right then, Mr.
Hello.
Skippy. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Mr. Winner, do you want to take over Dick's Horny Corner? Would you like to interview the professor?
I will interview the professor if you wish.
That would be awesome.
I'm back.
Oh, Mr. Professor.
Yes.
Have you got a lovely word for us this week? One that we could use in everyday conversation over the next couple of weeks, say?
Yes, in actual fact, it could be happening quite a lot over the next couple of weeks in the run-up to Christmas.
Oh, this should be a very seasonal type of word then. So,
Happy birthday.
No, it's not.
I think the rest of us should be very worried.
I think we should reveal the word. What's today's word, Mr. Skiprat?
Today's word is cock-blocked by Steve Jobs.
Yep, I said we should be worried.
What?
What? Cock-blocked by Steve Jobs.
Oh,
and it is the act or reactive measure of when the opposite sex makes eye contact with you and then proceeds to plug in their iPod as a defense mechanism to prevent you from making a move on them.
So basically, it's just like using an iPhone as a weapon to say, I am not interested in you.
Yeah, basically.
Wow, that was marginally clean. There's no
Goes
semen.
in a state of shock, sent around the paramedics.
It's definitely not what I thought.
disappointed.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got one for the casualty list.
Oh, where's that?
You're sitting right on the chair.
Actually, I've got to admit that was actually quite clean.
Cock blocks
it
by
was.
Steve Jobs. That really could, yeah. That could come up a lot.
Next week, up the arse by Bill Gates.
At least it wasn't cock docked. That could have been worse. Right, we were Drabble number 6 is where we were. Docking. Let's never go back to docking. Drabble number 6 is by Lister Ice 69. Now, Mr. Winner, would you like to read your own Drabble?
No, I found next week's one. Oh no, should I make that one the Christmas special?
Oh.
Well, you see, I was going to read my own Drabble, but then I just interviewed Professor Skiprat and I used up my speaking allowance for the week.
That's amazing.
Skiprat, you fucked up again, haven't you?
No. Oh,
Well,
I haven't.
no,
I've
well-
just found an amazing one.
That one was marginally Queen. Drabble number 6 by Lister Ice 69 titled, You Got Me in Mr. Potato Head. Psykokow was beginning to feel his choice of a sleek-back escape pod had been a bad idea. So far he'd spotted some 3 vultures, 2 asps and at least 1 sidewinder who'd flown straight past him. Annoying, as he was sure he saw Cymove's pink neon flashing number scooped up within the first hour. It was later that night he was scooped up and woke to find a forest over his head, his ship tied. Suddenly he was jerked out of his harness, the worst quake he'd ever encountered. Then he heard the voice. Thorgalina, stop shaking your presents. I have to say that
That's
not bad. This could be a 2-weeker in a row.
I think he's got his mojo back.
Yay!
Because he's living in the we can write these Drabbles.
Penis is so strong. Your penis is so smooth.
Your penis got a rhythm.
Your
penis makes me groove.
Your penis is a dream.
The biggest one I've seen.
It's oozy and it's
Oozy
green.
and it's green.
Oozy. Right, well, we're going to keep going. And we'll get to some quiplash. Drabble number 7, I think, is next. Yes, it is. Drabble number 7 is by Clean My Arse. And I think Clean My Arse is in the chat there as well. So this one is for you.
My bum is on the cheese! Bum is on the cheese! If I get lucky, I'll get a disease! My bum is on the Swedish! My bum is on the gum! My bum is on the gum! I can blow a bubble with my bum. My bum is on the ship, the battleship. I hope they don't shoot the cannon in my bum.
Ouch. Right, Drabble number 7, Cleonimus. In space, no one can hear sleigh bells.
A scrawled greeting, a stale mince pie, and what looked like a glass of azure milk. Santa glazed through the canopy, and he gazed them too. He gazed through the canopy at the predictable spread, so near yet so far. He scratched his beard thoughtfully and mumbled, "They better not spill that milk on the controls. It's mildly corrosive." He made the long climb up the side of the cutter. His reindeer shuffled awkwardly in their custom-designed pressure suits, the sleigh looking out of place against the smooth, modern lines of the spaceship. He tried to keep the tradition going, but so few of these spaceship designs had chimneys.
Yay!
You know, that Drabble wasn't that bad.
Great. Wasn't that great either.
Hanky. Thank you, Hanky. He's Royal Hanky.
Dirty, filthy, mother-trucking, filthy hat and tracker.
Right, we're going to get on straight away again with Drabble number 8 as well.
Who you calling a filthy trucker, you dirty trucker?
You filthy tracker.
Mug!
Wow, another mug bites of dust. Yeah. Drabble number 8.
You need a new sounder.
Yeah?
One that says, just shut the truck up.
Shut the truck up. Drabble number 8 is by Commander Pseudonym and it's titled A Very Merry One.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah, well, when it was over in America, Commander Sudan, he used to put Commander Sudan's in it. Now
There's no
Commander
woman.
Sudan's in.
What?
Now he's in this country.
There's no woman.
What?
What?
There's no woman.
What?
No cry.
So, Hanky, I didn't hear what you said.
I got it.
This is good.
Hanky's doing a Houdini.
Snoodium goes through winning for his troubles. Now, when he's in England, how's he doing it now?
I don't know. Pseudo's been posting them himself. Drabble number 8.
Because of the internet.
Yeah.
Dr. Hanky the Wanky.
Wank, wank.
Dr. Hank, Dr. Hank.
Drabble number 8 is by Commander.
I do like it as well, Simon.
Is by Commander Pseudonym and it's titled A Very Merry One.
Commander Skiprat was just sat at home, dreaming of a white Christmas, drizzled with dong-cum. He thought it'd be nice if it snowed too. Right, it wins, right there. That's it. Done. Boom, boom. Just move on. That's it. It's not going to get any better than that, I'm afraid. That's it. One thing Skiprat liked about Christmas was the food. He could see his sausage stuffed in the bird, her juices dripping everywhere as he pulls her legs apart. He gave a pleasurable moan thinking about the pair of tarts he would have covered in his own special sauce. Then there were the chocolates, always worth a nibble, he thought, especially with handfuls of nuts. And let's not forget the pièce de résistance, a Panamanian petting zoo. Ho 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 ho.
You know something? At the beginning of this year, not many people knew what a Panamanian petting zoo is.
No, it's a public service that Skiprat has done for this world. He's added at least 3 more people to that list of who knows what a Panamanian petting zoo is.
And we can raise money for the Spastic Eagles.
Oh,
what? Not to mention the poor folks of Nugget Pod.
What?
Or Simba.
The Spastic Eagles. That mind boggles.
You didn't know? Did you miss the Spastic Eagles? That was about 3-4 weeks back. It was a corker. Simba, obviously, we covered the Simba and the
Cosby sweater.
Cosby sweater.
The Cosby
Oh
my! Yeah, I remember that
Cosby
one.
sweater in your
We
case.
did do the chocolate Simba as well, didn't we?
No.
That was
No, but the Houdini as well, of course. We all know the Houdini. There's no
yeah.
woman.
No.
No cry.
That's going to be one of the funniest weeks, wasn't it? That's
We're all
to
going
be.
to hell.
Oh man, that was a cue. It is just pure the ridiculousness of no woman, no cry. It's just god damn. Right, where are we? Drabble number 8. 9 we're on. Drabble number 9 is by Royal Hanky. Hanky, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey! Do you want to read your own drabble?
I love to read your own drabble. I've already read it this time, so you're going to have to read it again.
What? What?
I'm actually in a battle with 4 pirates at the moment, so can you read it for me?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll wait till you die.
Yeah, I think that was a yes, actually. He's going to read his own drabble.
Don't take out your handkerchiefs. I don't wanna cry. I just wanna hang you.
Yeah, running commentary as you keep going.
Drabble number 9's by Royal Hanky, titled Season's Greeting, but with a hitch.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells and bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Guess who's copied and pasted their drabble tonight? Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Join us next week for our funeral special, Dashing Through the Snow. Oh dear, wrong game. Jingles is a wargaming YouTuber, not an elite dangerous YouTuber.
This is the most ridiculous one of the lot.
This is a shitload of wine, can you know it? This is a shitload of wine, can you know it? I feel wine.
Oh, dearie me.
So that's top of the house, so I should win now.
Oh, right. The W stands for winner. That is absolutely correct. It's actually an upside down M, because that's one of the best positions for masturbation. Drabble number 10 we're on to now. And yes,
turning winner upside down.
Absolutely, yeah.
How dare you?
It's handy. It's like, it's where I park my bike. Drabble number 10 by Polygonal Spaceship. And it's titled...
You park a tandem in that.
Penny farthing.
I went all the way to Hutton Orbital, and all I got was this lousy concussion.
Got some news.
Yeah?
I killed the 4 pirates.
Hey! Are you elite in combat on any of your accounts?
Yeah, 2 of them.
Drabble number 10 by Polygonal Spaceship. I went all the way to Hutton Orbital, and all I got was this lousy concussion. You know what we haven't done tonight? It must be done. It must be done.
Read a decent drabble out.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, you cheeky fucker. Drabble number 10 by Polygonal Spaceship. I went all the way to Hutton Orbital. Oh, you didn't. Well, I never. Honestly, what kind of language is that? It's difficult. You English rude. You call a French rude, yeah? No, we're not rude. You guys are just filthy fuckers. Filthy fuckers, I mean, honestly. Drabble number 10 by Polygonal Spaceships. Maybe I should turn these sounds off before some fucker triggers another one.
It's never some fucker, it's the same fucker.
Welcome back, Polygonal Spaceship, to the Drabble Show. Drop number 10 by Polygonal Spaceship. I went all the way to Hutton Orbital, and all I got was this lousy concussion. We wish you a great frame shift trip. We wish you a click Deck your hulls with gimbal cannon, fa la 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 la. Click. We're walking in the click. The star guide and the brain tree when they are both full grown. Click. Are you hanging up? Yeah, click. Commander Smith turned off his terminal inside. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's November. Smith's YTS pilot entered the flight deck. His pimply complexion unimproved by the addition of a flashing red nose. Saison's greetings, skipper! Later, Smith denied all knowledge of how a Hutton Orbital Trucker souvenir mug came to impact the youth's skull at half speed. I have to say, that would sound a bit like this.
Ukraińczyk są Gilles Chile piquet raciste.
Pardon?
Read that out, but I can't remember his name.
I cannot remember the, what was that French, did I hear a French phrase, allow me to translate.
La saucisson.
Ah, that means you have your hand on your sausage. Your kinky best.
Parlez français, parlez-vous anglais, s'il vous plaît, monsieur?
No, no.
Who pass, s'il vous plaît?
What? Pardon, you idiot. What did you just say?
What?
Sausage roll, you fuckwit. Right.
Your French accent Gilles de joli pan, fucking raciste.
Merci.
Le duck butter.
Le chat est où la table?
What do you mean the Fifth Element impression? Multipass.
Big bada boom.
Big bada boom. Big bada boom. We are now ready to stow away the blue screen, and yeah.
Thank God.
We've got...
Can't we go through them again? Because I enjoyed them and I want to see them twice.
I'll catch you guys later. I need to go somewhere. Bye
Bye, Skippy. Just remember going rate.
You tie right there.
Happy spastic eagles, everyone.
Putting your Santa Claus mask on, are you?
No.
Yes, you are.
I only terrify children on Christmas Eve.
He's out robbing.
Yeah, are we all still your mates?
I'm not out robbing, I'm out rubbing.
He's going out getting Steve Jobs cop blocked.
Yeah, he's going to get Steve Jobs cop blocked. That's
Little
skip that horn standing on the stairs.
Well, with the Santa mask on.
Yeah, watching for your children in his underwear, singing dirty
I'm
bastards.
saying nothing.
Right, so that concludes tonight's Drabbles. So we are going to go and get ready for some Quiplash. If you guys want to stick around, make sure that you get your website browser set to jackbox.tv, jackbox.tv, and you can join in. We'll maybe get 2 rounds, maybe 3 if time allows. And yeah. So what we'll do is... Has anyone actually got anything important to raise? Anything at all? We've done the Frontier charities, which are going to be awesome. So that's going to be great to see how they go. I think they're actually over £1,000 raised already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nearly £1,200.
Psykokow,
Yes?
I've got a point to raise.
Yeah?
Have you got a fan club? Because there's somebody called Psykokow Mania who's actually friended you, aren't he?
Yeah, and it's quite strange that you would know that. How do you know that?
Because I was listening to the radio show yesterday.
Yeah, I just assumed it might be one of your multis. Is it not one of your multis?
No, it's not me. Nothing to do with me.
I've got a stalker. I cannot wait. Yay. I can't wait to be the first person ever that the stalkers put a complaint into the police about. It's bound to happen. So yeah, the charities are there. 2 plaques will happen. We reached the end of the show, and crikey, if Karash was on tonight, he'd be like, "Wow, they haven't crashed my show enough." So he's not.
Mr. Hankis Melsovbum.
Maybe we should get Karash on one week. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we'll just leave him to having a bit of a peaceful Friday night.
Yeah, he's got a lot of problems at the moment where I hear, so...
That's right.
So yeah, we wish you all the best. I wish everyone who's out there that's not feeling great happy and speedy recovery. None more so than Mr. Winard. We want you to be fighting fit, Mr. Sir.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean,
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so stop being a twat and man up. You're northern.
I mean, I can help you lose some weight because we learned this really, really great trick about losing weight, and it's if you sit down very quickly. Often, if you're lucky, you can lose a stone, and if you're very lucky, you can lose 2.
No, it's dead simple.
You can lose them both.
Yes.
No, it's dead simple. Go to McDonald's a lot. You eat a hamburger, you fart, you're hungry again. You lose weight pretty quick.
I'm not sure how that's the opposite of losing weight, Mindwipe.
You ever had a hamburger from McDonald's lately?
Not
You
if
can't
don't
lose weight
have
from
the
farting.
fries.
Yeah.
If you don't have the fries at McDonald's, you don't put weight on.
But
I want it to be heavy, guys.
They're the best bits. I throw the burgers in the bin.
Didn't you used to be a manager at McDonald's, Mr. Cow?
A manager.
Yes, he did.
Fuck off.
You used to be a manager at McDonald's. I never knew that.
I mean,
I was never a manager. I've never been a manager.
It's so.
Cow, look at Dylan,
Yes.
right? He works at McDonald's, he must eat the food, and he hasn't got an ounce of fat on him.
No, he doesn't. But he also reads books. Well, they've got pictures in them, and he hasn't got an ounce of intelligence either. He also.
Ouch.
He's
Also,
not. He's
See,
brilliant.
I was being
Did you
nice
see?
about Dylan.
I have to
was
say,
being nice
when
about
it comes to
my
Dylan's amazing. He's absolutely fantastic. He's doing really well because there was a customer. One of those moments that you get as a parent when you can just be really, really proud of your children when you see something on Facebook about your son that they've not actually orchestrated for once. You know what I mean? And it's actually customers complimenting him not on what they did for him, what he did for them at all, but what they witnessed was him looking after another customer and helping them, an elderly lady who he spent an awful lot of time making sure that she got her food the way it should be and making sure she was
the same
comfortable.
Dylan we're talking
This
about, right?
Dylan is one of the most kindest and kind-hearted people you will ever meet. He's one of the hardest working people you will ever meet. He is an amazing ambassador for our family, and couldn't be prouder of him. Sky is a neat. No, he's always drunk.
Sky and Lewis are nice people. I will not have you say a bad word about
I'm not going to say a bad word about them at all. I am very blessed with my children.
Sky
all
is a
3 of them.
lovely- Sky is a
The funniest
lovely
moment
girl.
was definitely at the wedding when I didn't even recognise Sky at all. I just did not. I thought, oh shit, what's gone wrong? Where is she? Has she gone? Has she been sick? Is she not here? And then this person waved at me and I went, oh shit, that's Sky.
Did she give you a bulging?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sky keeps me
I
on my
didn't
toes.
recognise her either.
And
but
then
Sky and Lewis are
you
great
don't normally
people
black
till they
up for
lose
a
their
wedding.
keys.
You don't normally black up for weddings, but she was, brave enough. And then, of course, I've got, last night was Parents' Night, so I get to do Caleb's favourite thing, which is talk about him on the internet, because he loves it. That's his favouriteest thing in the world. But yeah,
Have we got a theme tune for Caleb?
No, I want him to play piano. He's learnt piano in the best part since April this year, and he is very, very impressive at it.
How old is Caleb now?
He will be 17 next year, so he's 16 this year.
Okay.
So that's your household with 2 pianists?
Yes. You shut up.
What?
Yeah.
Sky and Lewis are great people, by the way, unless they lose their keys.
Well, no, she loses her keys though. They've lost the keys up here as well, by the way, and I've not gone through bathroom bins trying to find them.
Yeah,
so.
well, I didn't have to go through. Yeah, you didn't have to go through a dustbin to find them.
No, so we'll just have to,
True story. I have before now gone to the toilet, had a poo, and dropped my keys in the toilet. Been shit scared
Yummy.
to flush the toilet, and had to get my keys out of the toilet.
Why were your keys up your anus?
They
Why-
weren't
why
on
are we
my
talking
anus, they
about
were in
this?
my pocket. They fell out my pocket when I'd had a poo.
Too much
See, when I have a
information
poo, I normally put my pockets on the floor with the rest of my trousers.
I was thinking
There we go. Yeah, you're just getting his references ready for Quiplash. That's good. Well done, Lennon. We look forward to your air breaking, censor breaking JP Jimp. What's that? I can't read that name. Hold on. JMP 808.
Some TeamSpeak channels out there.
No, I'm very blessed from our children. So anyway, we should end this and then come back. We'll get the song requests, which somebody's already put a couple in, so we'll get that going whilst we get ready with some Quiplash.
Okay, director of B&Q.
Director of B&Q. What's that?
What university did he go to?
Yeah. Go on then, Hanky. What university did I go to?
I don't know.
It's in the same place you're looking just now.
Facebook.
Yep. Facebook.
University of Glasgow.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, Glasgow hasn't got a university.
It's good too. I went to the University of Advanced Ball Tucking, but that's another story. Right, Mr. Withers.
Is it bullshitting?
No, not at all. It's a proper university and everything.
So you just went to any university then?
No, it's not about my director of B&Q and McDonald's.
I was a
What
director.
about Intermianus Academy?
I'm a director of Gorgeous Art Limited. Simon!
I didn't do that.
What?
Not you, the other one. Fucking put me in McDonald's working. Why'd you do that, you bastards? Advanced sack waxing. Intermianus Academy for Young Transsexuals.
That wasn't me.
What?
That wasn't me.
My Facebook profile looks like it's had a couple of changes done to it at some point in the recent weeks. God knows how long. Anyway.
I'm upset you have a Psykokow.
No, you didn't do it. It's him.
It wasn't me.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, there's Glasgow and Strathclyde, that is correct. There's also the Met as well, there's quite a few.
Apparently you worked under the counter at McDonald's.
How come it said director?
It doesn't say I'm a
So
director.
I was smile with the service with a smile.
Yeah, I am a director. I am a managing, but I am an owner of Gorgeous Art Limited. So that's that's my business, and none of yours. Mr. Winner, do you want to take us out of this bit and we can get on with something? Oh no, we didn't do the vote potato. How on earth are you going to know what to do if I don't bring up the vote potato? So if you have enjoyed,
I think everybody knows.
What's happened? What happened to this week's vote potato?
he's right here, look. Vote for your favourite 3 drabbles by going to abrakadrabble.com/vote. Abrakadrabble/drum. Fuck. Abrakadrabble.com/vote.
Don't fuck.
Abraka-Drabble/drum.
Fuck.
I'm not familiar with that one.
To join in.
Although I do like
Don't
it.
fuck.
If you want to, don't do that, because the last time I came up with a website for a joke, Eric Markey did it once and then threw it out. And that was, of course, if you want to get to the Hutton Tracker, you can go to, For the Mug. And I thought, actually, it could be quite good. Hotforthemug.com is the normal address. So I thought hotdiggitydog.eu would have been brilliant. And I thought he would love to do that in his Texan drawl. He's done it once and binned it, the bastard. That cost me money. That joke cost me money. That cost Simon time. He had to do work with that.
Well, you know what to do next time. Next time you want to actually do a good joke website, go to Rock Paper Shotgun.
Oh god, no, that's fine. We got our own server. It's cool. Join in
Yeah,
on Monday.
It's not like someone suggests to you, oh, just register elitemeat.info. That's free.
Elitemeat.info. That's a totally different site.
Info, you deaf cunt.
Those fighting words.
Yeah, info.
Aliens, not
Those be fighting words.
Yeah, can you get elitemeat.info? I think we could make a really good convention with that.
You'll need more than a few pieces.
Right,
I don't think you can get the domain name Nympho.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, dearie me.
That'll be an interesting one. Nymphocom.
Right, if you want to join us, the vote will be decided Sunday evening late, and the winner will then pick a theme Monday morning, and hopefully by Monday afternoon you can get to the current week's competition, find out what the theme is by going to abrakadrabble.com/news. Woo! Now we're about to say goodbye to you, radio listeners, and of course, if you want to watch what's going on, then you can do so by going to our wonderful Hutton TV website, by going to tv.forthemug.
No lens like. No. Don't do it. No lens like.
EliteMeat.info. Yep, that would work. So do that, and we will see you hopefully joining us next week for some Drabbles. That would be epic. So it just it just needs for Mr. Winner to ask us the question.
You were about to say relate.
Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say.
What happened to this year's Christmas?
It's not yet, but next week we're doing Easter specials, so join us for that. I suppose that depends on who wins, doesn't it? It could be anyone.
Christmas.
Well, it's funny you should ask about Christmas. That's almost a musical intro. It's almost a musical intro.
Can I just ask a question?
Of course.
Why have I got an icon on TeamSpeak that now says I'm a racist?
You're racist, fucking hell.
Because you are.
You scumbag.